Hi, my name is Kim Mazzella, and I am a life coach. And today I want to talk to you for the second time about procrastination. I did a video before, but the sound wasn't working. Anyway, so now I have headphones. So I want to talk about when I talk about procrastination, I'm not talking about the things that you do at work that you don't want to do. I mean, I'm talking about the things that you want to do in your life and when you're not doing them and how you can get motivated to do them. And usually when you're not doing the thing that you want to do, it's because you think that you're lazy. And I'm going to tell you that it has nothing to do with that. If you're not doing something that you really want to do, something that you really set out to do, it's because it set off a trigger somehow. That trigger could be fear. That trigger could be, actually the trigger is fear, but the fear can be based in a lot of different things. Fear of change, fear of success, fear of not being good enough, there's so many things that it could bring up. Also, there could be people in your energy field that are, I call it being overwhelmed, is having people in your energy field, having people that are not you and you're feeling their judgment. That's always another reason why we procrastinate, is when we feel the judgment of others or the judgment of ourselves. We're usually pretty hard on ourselves. What if I don't do a good enough job? What if I do a good enough job and then I have to do this next job? There's so many things that can trigger procrastination, and most of them are not laziness. I mean, if it's your job and you don't want to do it, that might be something else. But for the most part, the reason we don't do what we say we want to do is because we're afraid. We're afraid of something. So the job is not to say, oh, you're so lazy, or harm yourself in that kind of thinking way. The job is to think, what am I afraid of? And really start to think about what is it that I'm afraid of? What is it that I want? What is the fear that I need to take? What is the judgment I need to overcome? And the way you do that is not by saying, I'm going to become this perfect person, or even overcoming the judgment. What you need to do is figure out the thing that is going to excite you more than the judgment that you fear. The thing that you're, finding the benefit. I call it bringing in the second chakra. Second chakra is our inner child. It is the pleasure center. And motivation, it always is based in pleasure. We don't do things we find a chore. We don't do things we find a bore. So when you can figure out the thing that's going to make you get excited about it, that is how you overcome it. So it's almost like the excitement has to be bigger than the dread. So that, you could write lists and do all different things, but you've got to find that motivation, that thing that makes you go, oh yeah, that thing that catapults you out of bed and makes you think, I could do this. I want to do this. And so when you find that thing, then you'll find it so much easier to stay the course. So you're not procrastinating because you're lazy. You just haven't figured out your great reason why. You haven't investigated the benefit enough to get so excited about it that you can't sleep anymore, that you've got to get up and do it. And that's what I wish for everybody, because we do get in our own way with fear. And fear can really stop us from living our dreams. And I don't want anybody who watches this to ever let that stop them. So my wish for you today is that you live the life of your dreams, because you deserve it. And as always, remember, be kind to each other, have fun, and love everything. Join my group, Supercharge Your Mindset. It's free. And have a great day. Thanks, everybody.